Hello and welcome back. We are on episode 132 of our Oxygen Not Included All Achievement Run. In this episode, we are going to continue working on our GMO A-OK. Now, let me just make sure I'm saying that right, because I feel like I've got the name incorrect. GMO A-OK. All right, so that is what we are working on today. We're going to try and get thimbleweeds mutated. We are also going to try and get bristle blossom and balm lilies, all of these different kinds of plants. We're going to try and get a mutated variant. Right now we have a couple of the thimbleweeds in different areas. They're both kind of not the right temperature yet. So over here it's a little bit colder. We are starting to see an increase in the temperature nearby, so hopefully this one will start growing. We also have the ones down here that are a little bit too cold, but they are increasing in temperature since they have a lot of different hot goodness nearby, like 50 degrees, right? So that's kind of what we have. Let's look at the radiation. Okay, so we do have some blocking going on. I think we're going to remove this and let the water kind of just drip over. It should be fine, right? We just need it to be a couple of degrees warmer, and then we will have the capability of growing in this farm, right? So that's what we're doing for the thimbleweeds. If we scroll over this direction, we do have bristle blossoms down here. We are working on them consistently with this different radiation coming in from the wheezewort, right? So that's how we are getting extra radiation to those, making it pretty likely at some point that we will get a mutated variant of the bristle blossom. If we come up here, we have constant radiation going to our sleet wheat in here. Now, if we really wanted to make this a little bit better, we would throw another wheezewort up here. That would probably be the best, which, honestly, we could probably just do that right now. Yeah, like that. And let's put a higher priority on that one. Up here, let's look at what we have going on. Okay. Unreachable oxidizer tank. Interesting. Okay, so they can't reach that for whatever the reason. Even though they can get to this location, right? But the problem is, if we build here, we are going to have to remove this again in order to what am I thinking of here? In order to launch the rocket, because the rocket it's a little bit bigger, right? So it goes on either side of the here and here. So if you try to launch and you have something here, it won't let you. So we'll have to go back to that. We do need to do a couple of things. We need to go to these different question marks and figure out what they are. We've been working on the asteroid over here. So at some point we will put the Trailblazer module in here and send out. Oh my gosh, look at that. The gas grass it's growing right there. That's great. So at some point we will send a duplicate over here to start facilitating the gassy moos into a farm, and that's going to be pretty awesome to get to. We have some glass already sent over here, so we have power. 10,000 lumens, so it'll give them plenty of power, right? And then let's see, what else do we have? Let's look at our other asteroid here. If we look at the temperature is cooling off quite a bit since we've made a few adjustments to the two different steam turbine loops. We started creating an area down here where we are going to put the Nosh sprouts and the Dasha salt vines. The Dasha saltvine does require to be in carbon dioxide, and the Nosh sprouts They also require carbon dioxide. No, I'm messing this up. The salt vines require chlorine, and then the Nosh sprouts require, yeah, not natural gas. They require carbon dioxide. So we're going to set those up kind of similar to what we were doing in the other asteroid. We're going to have a, what are they called? The Wheezeworts to provide radiation. We're going to siphon out all of this natural gas and send it over here. That way we back up the line here even more so than we have now. In fact, let's just get that going. Go over and across. And then we'll go down. Wait, we won't want to go up and then down. We'll go over and then probably right here. Okay, let's do a gas pump. And then we'll need power, so that should be easy enough. We'll go up and over, same fashion. And then how much is on here? Okay, not a lot. It's not all going at the same time, so. All right. That looks pretty good. Yep, so when we send all of this different, all of the different gases out of here, we are going to just, then we'll open up the chlorine vents and we'll have this all set up for them. We don't want pinch of pepper plants. Which one do we want? We want more Dasha seeds if we can get them. Yeah. So we'll open those up, hopefully reveal what we need, and then same thing. So the carbon dioxide being here. The only thing different, 0 to negative 25, and then negative 25 to 50. So they can't be in the same area. They have to be separated. We may need to add the ethanol loop over here to keep it super cold, which is probably a good idea in general. Let's get rid of all of those. And then let's get all of this stuff. See how far it goes over, and then once we have that situated, then we can just close it off. There we go. We should be able to reach everything from here. Okay, that looks great. 453 degrees still. Okay, 5.2 cycles before it erupts again and gives us more of the magma. So that gives this area plenty of time to cool off. Okay, negative 48 degrees in the radiant liquid pipe. Okay, so that's good. That's a really good amount. We are doing just fine over there. Did we get anything else? No. Okay. Back up on the pipe, which is great. We wanted that, right? This stuff is still not warm enough yet. Internal temperature is 38 degrees. So when we open this up, it made it really warm really quickly. Okay, so why don't we do this? Why don't we mop it up again? And then we'll do another ice temp shift plate, and then that'll cool it off even more since it's really, really warm. We really can't find a good balance over here. It was growing and then it stopped, right? So how about this one? Did it start growing yet? It's at 19 degrees, so we're not there yet. Alright, let's work on these over here. Let's get a higher priority on all of the piping and all of the wiring. There we go. Alright, let's move a little bit faster now that we have that set. Insulated tile. Why did that take damage? That's pretty weird. It's not like there's too much pressure, so I'm not sure how that took damage. Let's look underneath here. No, there's nothing there, nothing there. Maybe something got really hot? I have no idea. Temperature. Yeah, this should be fine. Alright, so let's continue this. Yeah. Did we get seeds? We did. We got a Dasha Saltvine seed. That's great. We aren't going to plant them yet. Let's also get this situated. No, we'll just do it right next to it. We're just going to push the ethanol upward. That's going to allow us to have a little bit more room with the carbon dioxide vent. And I think what we're going to do is we're also going to vacuum out that room. And then create a liquid lock. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then, oh wait, we'll do 1, 2, 3 instead. And then what we'll do is create a a Atmos sensor that senses the, let's see, where's it at here? The pressure of the gas, right? So we'll put one of those in here, and then once it reaches a good level of gas from the carbon dioxide vent, then what we could do is make sure, we don't even need to do that. We'll be able to make sure the pressure is not too high for the Nosh sprouts, right? Freezing point is negative 40.1. Yeah, we don't want that. How cold do we need the Nosh sprouts to be? 0 to negative 25. Okay. So we're going to change this. Yeah, we're gonna make this a nice little area for the Nosh bean sprouts. What do they need? If they are okay, it does need dirt, and if they're irrigated, they need ethanol. Okay. Now that makes me wonder, do they require? I'm gonna leave these 3 here, 1, 2, and 3. Right. What I'm thinking is, do they require the hydroponics, or can we just use the regular farm tiles? Is my thought, because I would like to use the regular farm tiles and just go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Create a room. Let's see, what's the pressure? In between 25 to 10,000 grams. So, you know, and then we'll have a door here that opens and closes based upon the pressure that's inside this room. There we go. Yeah, I hope that this works the way we want it to. I really do. Okay, it doesn't have power yet, so they're... Oh, I see. Alright, let's go back to our other asteroids, see how things are going. Looks like they're doing okay. Let's save some lag. Well, not save some, remove some lag, I should say, by removing some of these Paku that are just sitting here. Okie dokie, that looks great. Alright, so right now the thimble reed is definitely working. The way we changed things around, it worked out pretty great. We're going to keep this on for a little bit longer. I think what I would like to do is add an automation behind this. Add some more automation, I should say. And let's do an OR gate like so. And then we are also going to put a thermosensor. What am I thinking of here? No. There we are. It'll be right here. And then we're going to change how this is. Go up and over. There we go. All of it is lead. Let's cancel that OR gate because I don't want to make that out of steel. I'd rather make it out of iron. Thank you. Perfect. That'll be much better. Okay, did we... We did. So... how do you handle these things when they're too far away? Unreachable storage. How is that unreachable? Number one. They can climb the ladder. We go down here. We have these ladders. They can use that. The door is open. They can go up and over. So why is that still unreachable? I'm a little confused here. Just a little bit. Alright, let's see what we have. Some algae. That sounds good. You never have enough algae. Let's go back over here and see how things are turning out. Not there yet. Things are probably melting, I would think. Maybe? Is that what that is? Okay, the steam is still working its way. -6. Yep, that's great. It's really starting to ramp up on the, or ramp down on the temperature, which is what we want. I mean, this area is starting to really get below the temperature it was before. Same thing over here, right? This was all at 80, 90 degrees, and now we are slowly eating away at all of that hot temperature. And then, let's see, where's that at? Ethanol is going up pretty high on the degrees. 14 degrees, and it's going out at -6.1 and 2 and so on. So that's pretty good. It's almost to the point where I think we are going to change some of this to insulated pipe. Like, all that can be insulated pipe now. And then the other one I wanted to do is, let's go over and over. Okay, and then this area is going to be the return. Okay, and then this one is going to be part 1. We'll use some cobalt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back to insulated pipe. We'll do some sedimentary rock. Down and over. We'll go down. Over here, and then back to radiant pipe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Since it needs to be colder, we're giving it some more. And then it's going to go right back into here. Perfect. Well, I guess it's not perfect, but it'll get the job done. All right. How are we doing over here? I know we have atmosphere open now, so I want to make sure we close that off. We don't want to leak atmosphere for a very long amount of time. So as you can see, it's just eating away at oxygen. So what we're going to do is just close this up. Like that. So what I was thinking is, if we continually have this issue where we can't reach the storage here, or here, or here, or up here, I think what we should do is not send that much refined metal, number 1. Well, what do we have the most of in here? Algae. Okay, algae and glass. Okay, that's not bad. But I don't think we want that much glass. I'm thinking that we need to put more ore of some kind in here. Because, I mean, we have some algae, which is really good. We have some more ore, which is good. We have a little bit of iron. I honestly, I don't think we need iron. And I say that because we sent a whole bunch. We go over here and we click on the tab. We type in iron. Doesn't really tell you, but if you scroll over, 200, 400, 600, right? So we have a bunch of the refined metal in here, and that's why I think we'll be fine. I think we need just regular ore instead, and then we have algae, so we can provide all that right there. We will close this off, add a ladder over here, and then that should provide access to the rest of this. We have food sitting right here, so we may need someone that can use the grill, right? So the grill and grooming, that's what we need here. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to change some of this stuff. But I think we'll be all right. We'll send the dupes one more time. We'll send one duplicate one more time, and then we will get the rocket with what is it? The rover here, the rover lander, and then we'll have them complete one more once over before we put the Trailblazer module in there. And then we will send the duplicate that we want directly in here. Yeah, that's what we'll do, just to make sure that we are catering to the needs of whatever duplicate is fortunate enough to be on that one-way mission. Okay, that's looking fantastic. Back up to negative 60 degrees again before the volcano erupts, so we're making progress. How is this over here? We want to do, if it's below 25. Right? There we go. So once it gets above 25 degrees, then it'll shut it off, and then it doesn't always run. Okay. This stuff is still pretty warm. Let's put what we wanted to in here, which was an ice temp shift plate once again for the second time. Okay. Let's go back over here. How has this worked out? Looks like it's kind of worked, kind of not worked. What is giving off chlorine right here? Bleach stone, okay. I thought that that's what it was, but it didn't show up right away. You had to like click on it in the specific location. Okay, let's move you just down here. Okay. And then stations, farm station. I don't know if we have someone that's capable of using that on this asteroid yet, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Yeah, this one's gonna be running forever. Let's see if we can do this. We need to automation. We need an element sensor here. It's not really working out to have it constantly running. We're gonna do the same thing here, except for we're going to change this a little bit. Element sensor, here we are. We just don't want this stuff running all of the time, right? And then for power, what I think would be good is if we just go up and over. And then let's create a spot. This is just going to be a manual generator and then a battery, a jumbo battery. We don't need anything fancy for this. And then all this needs to be on a higher priority. There we go. All right. Fantastic. 48%. Is that still getting radiation? 4-point ambient radiation. Let's look at the radiation. Okay, so it is getting radiation from in between those. Not a lot. But I'm wondering, if it's actually getting some from this, will that matter? Building melted. Yeah, we kind of expected that. I'm just gonna leave the water there. It's going to warm up again in a moment. I mean, look at the thimble read right here. Right? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice and toasty. So far from the slicksters, we've gotten quite a bit of petroleum, quite a bit of crude. What's in here? Polluted water, okay. How about these up here? Okay, this is not dormant anymore. This one's not dormant anymore. So we are getting some pretty good amount of liquid. We have water in here? That's weird. Wonder if that was just some ice. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's queue up some more iron. Let's see. Refined carbon. Okay, so we need to make a bunch more of this. Thankfully, we have so much coal that we'll probably never run out. One of the very positive things of doing the achievement run is you get a plethora of coal directly related to all of the different hatches. Oh no. Where did all of our hatches go? Okay, let's wrangle this one. Let's put more hatches in here. We're running out. I don't know where they all went. Pretty random, to be honest. %. These are both being... They're both warm enough now to grow. Here's what we need to do, though. We need to change the priority of the other plants to lower than the ones that we're trying to really focus on. So that way our handy farmer, 7 on those, and then over here, no, down here. Same thing, 7 on these, and then higher priority on those. Okay, and then let's go up here. 7 across the board. And then let's put a Wheezewort here. Let's get some extra radiation on the sleet wheat. That's going to help with the whole process, I think. Alright, how's this side looking? Okay, they're taking their sweet time, and that's alright. We want it to be super cold over here, so brine is going to be probably the way we go. There we go. Okay, what are we feeding the hatch? Sandstone? Sedimentary rock? Yeah, sedimentary rock is fine. What happened? I didn't even see it. We have so many different Drecklets, Drecos. Let's see. How many we got? We got 3. Let's wrangle them. Let's get them in there. Let's get them in their home. We want them to go where they need to be. Even if they are elderly, that's fine. We want to get them and put them away. Wrangle them all, please. There we go. %. What's happened to these? Oh, we did get reed fiber, but it did not. Seed analysis complete. All right, we got another one. Excuse me. Deeply probing the genes of the bristle blossom plant have led to the discovery of promising new cultivatable mutation. The leafy variant. This plant is mutated with the genetic variant I call leafy. Okay. Plus 25% fertilizer usage, increase in lux required, and then a minus 50% life cycle. It does need radiation. Minimum radiation is plus 250 per cycle. Okay, that's pretty cool in my opinion. I like those, but now that we have part of that completed, let's get rid of the bristle blossoms. Oh man. And then what is the other one that we needed? Let's take a look at our achievement itself. So we have Thimbleweed, which we are working on. Dasha Saltvine's on the other asteroid. Waterweed we haven't gotten yet. We're working on the pinch of pepper plant. Bog buckets are also going to be on the other asteroid, including Nosh sprouts. We're working on the sleet wheat. Okay. So the only ones we aren't actively working on right now are the balm lily and the waterweed and the gas grass. So let's figure out what we want to do for the bog buckets. So if we go over here, I think the bog buckets required polluted water. Let's find a bog bucket. Here we are, bog bucket. It does require 40 kilograms of polluted water per cycle. We don't really have a lot of polluted water for those, so you know, we may just need to... What if we sent the seeds over to the other asteroid? Let's do that, actually. That sounds like it's an easier thing to accomplish, right? Yeah, let's put the Saltvine seeds. No, they require... Did we send them? If we sent them, that's fine. But... Toilets. What do you mean toilets? Why are they out of... How are they out of water? Oh. We have so much water that it's backing up. Okay. Here's what we do. We make this an absolute priority right now. Otherwise, we're gonna get bad things happening all over the place. Okay, are we done? We're done with sending the Atmos suits. Yeah, I know we're gonna have probably a couple of them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Come on, hurry up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. This isn't going to make it super fast. It's just gonna be temporary. Okay. Whew. Alright, so now what we do is we cut this off. Okay. Now... Yeah, we definitely don't need to be sending it back the other direction. That was scary. No wonder we ran out of the toilets. Seed. All right, what do we have? Did we get? We did not get the Saltvine seeds like I thought we would. Let's go back over here. Where were they? They were around here. Did we send them? Okay, when things come out of storage, it would be down here, right? Yep. Goes up, over, and around, up, over, and then here, and it gets dropped off in here. So this should have the Dasha Saltvine seeds. I swear we had some, didn't we? Alright, let's just take this apart and see. I'm a little concerned. Anyways, we'll send the Bog Bucket Seeds. Send a couple of those over. What's the priority here? It is an 8 or 9. Not bad. We have a ton of Bog Bucket Seeds, so I'm not really... Some glass, some algae. Okay. You can never go wrong with those. We need natural gas. There we go. Copy settings. Go here. And now, we should be getting enough natural gas from both sides. Okay. Pipe is blocked. Why is... Oh. There we go. I mean, the only thing in this atmosphere is really natural gas, so... If a little bit of something else comes in, then we can fix it, but I really don't think the hydrogen's going to drop all the way down there. But I could have been wrong before. Probably if there's nothing else in the atmosphere, right? Then that's when all of that will start happening. But we're sending quite a bit. It's going right in. Perfect. Okay. Progress, everyone. We are making great progress. Okay. What are we sending? We're sending a lot of regular water. Let's cut off that temporarily so we can start pulling water out of this loop. Because that makes more sense to me. We want to send it out of here first, right? Okay. What are we doing next? Oh yes. We are looking for our seeds, since apparently we haven't received either one of these yet from the other asteroid. When I know for a fact we have Nosh beans, we had Saltvine seeds. I know I saw them, but they're missing in action, right? It like completely disappeared. Do they not last long if they're not planted? Okay, well, if they don't, then that's good to know. Then we are going to have to plant them here like our original plan said. Okay. That's fine by me. We will figure it out. Bog Bucket Seed. Okay, we see it. It went through, right? Now, let's go over here. We found the seed. It is going and it is moving. Right? Okay, so that's good. That's good. Is it too cold or is it too hot? It's too hot again. This has been really hard to manage. Let's deconstruct that one so we get a little bit more radiation. Okay, we're going to add a couple more of these. And we will be putting bog buckets in here. Yeah, I really don't need to be on the highest priority, but that should be fine. It says we don't have bog bucket seeds, but we know we see them. They're right here. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking maybe we didn't have enough of them. Because if you look, it says... What does it say? It says... Oh, you can't see it. 1,000 grams, right? When this one says 6 grams. So that... It must mean we aren't getting enough. Okay, bog bucket. Where are we? There we are. We have 79 bog bucket seeds, apparently. Okay. Now, yeah, we can't do anything else here. We don't have any of those seeds. Let's go back over here and take a look. Maybe that's why, because we didn't get enough. I mean, sometimes things act weird where when you deconstruct them, you only, you get a smaller amount of materials. So I don't know if that's what the issue was here, but that's okay. Do we have Nosh beans? We do have Nosh sprouts, so we will be able to put them in here. There's no... We're not sending anything out. Let's put this at a higher priority. What are we putting in here? Brine. Okay, do we have brine? Number 1. we may not have brine. Well, if that's the case, we'll use ethanol instead, right? Because it's got a cold enough temperature. We'll go mop this up, please. Mop these up and all of that. That would be great. We can mop that. No, we can't mop that. There we go. Okay, so hopefully we can get rid of all this ethanol before it gets to this pump. It is kind of weird how that turned out, but that's all right. There we go. And now it's just water? No, it's still ethanol. It's just weird because it's in the middle of the day, or the evening. Okay, what are we gonna do with these? Also, who got injured? Oh, okay, you'll be fine. Probably when we were removing species from the vicinity. Right? Okay. So, we still have a bunch of diamond. That's good. That's another thing that I would like to really work on is body temperature 10 to 30 and everything is super hot. Temperature down here. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's close off some of that temperature. And then we want another temp shift plate, making that out of ice again. Again, this is minimal effort. This is without us trying to create a giant location with just bog buckets and thimble reeds, and we're just using the tools that we already have in front of us instead of making more. So once that's done, we should be good to go. Okay, we have some ethanol in here, so that works out great. Let's change the priority of this to like an 8. We need a ventilation. We need to send out the gas pipe from here to like here. And we will put a high pressure gas vent up there. That way we can just send this all out, right? Bleach stone, move here with a high priority. There we go. Much better. Alright, so that's gonna work pretty well outside of greenhouse. Once we have a little bit more ethanol in here to where it's 1,000 kilograms in there, then what we'll do is remove this and create a door and put that in here, just so that this room is sectioned off. Okay. Too much liquid, huh? Let's put a higher priority on some of this. There we go. Now they can reach all of that. They'll go in, pick it up, hopefully drop it off in here. There we go. That needs to be way better on the priority. Idleness. Yellow alert. What are we yellow alerting? Oh, they can't reach those. Okay, once this melts, we will have... It'll probably be cold enough. Come on, you can do it. There we go. We want to keep the temperature in a lot colder on this side. If I really need to, I will pull a little bit of this ethanol pipe over here and back just to keep this area colder. We're just balancing 3 different plants in the same area, so, you know, that's what's making this a lot more difficult than it needs to be. Oh boy, look at all this sitting here. I'm drowning. Yeah, I kind of figured. There's nowhere for that to go. Building melted. So now we're growing. It's for this last little second here. And hopefully we get enough radiation to keep them, to really start getting them where we need them to be, to mutate. How about these up here? What are these doing? Okay. Farm plot inoperable. What are we missing? Oh. No liquid. What would it take for liquid? All it needs is phosphorate. Okay, so we need to deconstruct this and put a regular farm tile there instead. How's this all look? Okay, looks pretty good. Everything looks pretty great. We've got more igneous rock coming through, 11.9 tons. This is going to erupt probably one more time and then go dormant. So once that happens, then power will just be directly from these down here. Once again. Okay, bog buckets. What is the problem? Again, too cold. Alright, well, not a shocker to me. Kind of figured that would happen again. Kind of gives our duplicants something else to do. Can they reach that? Is that why they... That's probably why. Okay. So here's what we are going to do. Okay. All I'm going to do. One. We're going to do one corner of granite. And then this is going to be insulated pipe again. Back over. It's going to be nice and small. It's going to probably be really cold, really fast. But hopefully we can get these mutated before that. That's the goal. Oh man, they're moving so fast. See what they can get done when they put their mind to it. Just about anything they need. Okay. Slowly removing the entire atmosphere here. Yeah, but then the Nosh sprouts will go in here. We'll move stuff around. Almost have enough ethanol there. Okay, There's not really a good way to get rid of the ethanol that's hanging out. And there's not a lot in here. These are going to constantly run probably for the foreseeable future. Let's look at this temperature here. Yeah, see, everything's getting a lot colder. Flooding. Yeah, we don't really like that. Oh, man. Alright, well. What's the element right now? There we go. Once we get these pinch of pepper plants to mutate, then we will change this and allow the ethanol to go through and over. Because if we do it now, all of this is going to stop growing and we'll have a bigger issue than we have right now. So we're going to hold off for that. Let's see, what do we have on the blueprint? Ethanol, just hanging out. Let's do that on the other asteroid. Let's choose blueprint, go here, done. Okay. Yeah, we are slowly getting rid of all the natural gas that's over here. I think it'll be a good idea to section off this area if we can't get enough, or if we can't get the seeds from these Dasha Saltvines, which I'm really confused as to where they went, because I know I saw them at the beginning of this episode around here, right? Oh, we're growing right there. It consumes. It literally said it consumes the small amount of chlorine. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, we have 1,000 here, so we can get rid of this. Let's deconstruct it. Put a door here and call that one a day. Don't worry about the bog bucket. So we have two things that need chlorine. We have the Dasha Saltvine, and we also have the... what's the other one? The balm lily. But they need different temperatures, and you can't let them both do this. Like, you can't put them both in the same farm, otherwise it's not going to be very easy on you. Right, over here we could probably get away with it. Let's take a look at our achievement one more time. Okay, we don't have thimbleweed, no, not thimbleweed, pinch of pepper plant yet. So that's what we're trying to do. And if this is not enough, I will put another wheezewort in here. Actually, you know what, let's just do that. Let's just get rid of the bog bucket one, and then we will put a wheezewort plant there instead. And we can mop this all up. There you go. Everybody's having a grand old time. All right. Looks pretty good. I mean, so far getting those different plants mutated hasn't taken a ton of effort. I feel like we've been on target to, you know, with trying to get that achievement. I haven't had too many issues so far. I mean, the last one is probably going to be the grass, right? The gassy moo grass. So that will probably be the last one that we accomplish, because we have to send the seeds back, which we know we have on the other asteroid. So unless we get a payload, you know, from the interplanetary launcher here, I think that will be the only other way to get the different materials from the other asteroid, right? Without sending rockets back and forth. So that's kind of where we are at with getting all of the different seeds. Let's throw that here. We'll put another Wheezewort in, add a little bit more radiation to the pinch of pepper plants, and hopefully starting to cool off the area just a smidge more, because all of this temperature is going to continue to be that warm. This stuff is almost too effective now. Alright. Farmer's Touch. And a regular seed. Okay. We'll do another one of these Wheezeworts. Okay, let's go back up to the top. We need to do the same thing. We need to put a food one, a regular farm tile here, since it won't work with a hydroponic. I mean, it might if you put just water or something, but it doesn't say. Let's look at the other one over here that we have. See, it doesn't require that. So it says it can be planted in planter boxes, farm tiles, or hydroponic farms and absorb heat by respiring through their porous outer membranes. Interesting. Okay. We are going to actually slow it down right here. We've made quite a bit of progress on the GMO A-OK achievement. We've gotten quite a bit figured out on how we are going to proceed with the extra plants on both the original asteroid and our second asteroid. Please let me know how I'm doing. Please give any feedback. We, love hearing from all of the different ways to continue working towards our achievements. If there's something that we haven't done, I do enjoy either A, the constructive criticism, or B, the way that other people have completed the challenges. It just gives us more perspective, and I think it's really good to hear from others in that regard. So please leave a comment if you are comfortable doing so, and hopefully we've all keep learning more and more as we continue our journey to complete all these achievements. That's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.